Welcome everybody to another episode of Morning Musume Monday or something. I don't even know. What happened?
Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of Morning Musume Monday. I'm Jake.
And I'm Jeremy.
And we haven't done this in a while and we apologize. But it's been a long month and we've been lazy.
It's a kitty!
This is my kitty!
Today we are going to be talking about the 10th album song, Anohini Modoritai. This song is a duet between Takashi Ai and Nigaki Risa, so basically it's like the greatest duet ever of all time.
Except that it's really not that good of a song.
The vocals are absolutely astounding.
Stunning, beautiful, some of the best Morning Musume's ever produced. The song is boring.
I really don't think it's boring. I think it's a really sweet ballad. It's sweet and sad at the same time. I distinctly remember when this whole album leaked on the internet because I was in college and I remember it was a rainy day and this song is all about like the rain and pulling out the rain in Spain. I don't remember the rest of that rhyme.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
I remember it was a rainy day and I skipped part of my class so that I could listen to the whole thing, and it turns out our teacher was late in the first place and didn't even bother showing up. We were all sitting there for like half an hour and we were like, let's just go, and then she like showed up literally as we were all leaving and we were like, yeah, we're not staying.
I couldn't disagree more with Jeremy about this. I do agree that the vocals of the song are great, and I do think that, you know, the lyrics are very, very sweet, talking about, you know, I wish I could go back in time and tell the person I was then to love you the way I do now because I was selfish and I was stupid then. Like, that is a beautiful sentiment. Those lyrics are just gut me, rip me open, gut me again. I love that. I love that idea. I wish I could go back in time and tell the person I was in the past who hurt you to love you the way that I do now, filled with regret. But there are two things that kill this song for me. The melody and the instrumentation. I'll start with the melody. The melody just kind of meanders along without any real purpose. The chorus, the da-na-na-na-na, that part's pretty. I really like that part, but everything around it just sounds like so much noise to me. It sounds like just typical, like, I don't really have much of a chorus for this. It's not catchy, I guess, is all that, wrap it up in a phrase. The only part I can remember is the da-na-na-na-na, which I think is very pretty. Everything else is just very bland and it doesn't have a good structure to it. I need very structured music for it to be catchy. If something's not structured, if I can't remember it after one or two times listening to it, it's not gonna stick with me.
You're also not really a huge fan of ballad songs that Sunku creates.
I love a good ballad.
But not Sunku's ballads. You don't like Sunku's ballads.
Because I like what? Good ballads.
I think though that the purpose behind leaving it so unstructured was to focus on the vocals, because the other two Generation songs are so heavily processed and the instruments are so like raucous and like driving that I feel like the whole purpose was to be like, I want to pull back and focus on the vocals and the lyrics.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. When I say it's not structured, I mean musically, like the notes, the way they connect, do not make sense for the key the song is in, for the tone of the song. It's just kind of like Sunku sat at a piano and just plunked away randomly at notes and said, yes, this is a melody, perfect. The instrumentations are also what really bothered me about this. They were just cheesy. If this had been something really pretty, just like, if this had been piano, some strings, maybe some gentle percussion, I would have loved it.
Some tasteful percussion.
Tasteful,
it
some
really
tasteful
could have
side
used some strings and maybe just strings.
Sunku relied on all of his old early 2000s instrumentation.
Synths.
It's too synthy, like it's too sweet of a song for that. Gaki and I-chan are too good of singers to put them with such crappy karaoke backing tracks. And that's what this is. It's a karaoke backing track that you made in GarageBand. Gaki and I delivered A+ fantastic vocals. The lyrics are heartbreakingly beautiful. The melody just is too unstructured and the instrumentation is so boring. I mean, it's like, you could mash this up with like probably 15 other ballads from around that same era Not necessarily just Morning Musume, just J-pop in general, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
I could because I love them both, and that's all I have to say about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's review critique thing. We'll see you guys next time with another one. Bye. Bye.